Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Alondra and today I'm going to be going over zero-based budgeting. But before we start, I just want to give you guys thanks for watching my first two videos. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel really good knowing that somebody likes my videos and like it's helping people. So today I'm going to be going over zero-based budgeting, and before we start I want to make sure that if you're new to budgeting, go ahead and take out a piece of paper and a pen so you guys can also write this stuff down so you guys can get started. The 2020 is the year that we get our finances together. So if you have stumbled onto this video, you came to the right place. We're going to be going over my budget in particular, and hopefully it'll inspire you to do your budgeting. So let's just get started. So let's go over the a couple of things that you have to pay every single month. So I would want you guys to write that down. So for me, things that come up every single month is rent, utilities, insurance, phone, groceries, and gas. That's something that is going to come up every single month. You cannot avoid it. Unfortunately, you have to eat, you have to live somewhere, you have to go places, so I would definitely put that. And other things that I would also add are eating out, because you want to be able to allow yourself to eat out, to actually do things you enjoy, but in moderation. So we don't need to be going out and eating every day when we can just be going out and getting groceries and getting things that we love to eat, and rewarding yourself with eating out. So let's just not make it a big habit. I would also say spending money. I preferably like spending money because I like this category of spending money because I don't feel restricted. If I want to get something at the store, if I happen to be at the store, shout out to Marshall's or Goodwill, we want to make sure that we have money to spend. Like, I don't want this budget to be restricting to anybody. So and then date night, if you have a significant other, I think it's so important that you guys do something special, even if it's at home. I just think that just like keeps the romance alive. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get my finances in here. So the total, and this budget, just FYI, is a combination of me and my fiance. So don't think that you are making any more or less money, and don't feel judged, or don't feel bad if you make more or less than I do or other people. Like, as long as you can get your finances in order and like are budgeting very well, like you can stretch $1. So make sure that you don't feel bad, and this is a no judgment zone. So that's just a little side note I wanted to add. So let's just get started with mine. So the rent for me and Adam's apartment is $350. This is the full rent. My last video it was $990, but that was because it was prorated rent. The next thing is utilities, which is $100. This includes internet. The next is insurance, which is another $100. Just FYI, in insurance, definitely shop around, because I had Geico and I think I was spending $150 a month, and now I'm with Progressive and I'm spending $80 a month. So just be aware of that. For phone, we put $45. Adam spends $15 a month and I spend $30. We have separate companies. That's why his is a little bit less expensive than mine. For eating out, I'm going to do $60. And mind you, this is for the month. So this is just a monthly basic budget. And if you get paid bi-weekly, just go ahead and split the totals in half and make sure you budget that way. So next thing is date night. This is a new thing that I've added on my budget, if you've noticed from the last one. Date night. Like I was saying, it's super important to go out and do stuff, even if you're just making a nice meal at home. It's just nice to like be with your significant other. Spending money, I'm gonna go ahead and give us $80. We had $60 last month, and I feel like, no, we didn't. We had $60 and $60, so we had 120 because, yeah, so we had 120. So we're gonna leave it, actually, yeah, we're gonna leave it that way. I think it's fine that way. For groceries, I'm gonna go ahead and put $200 for 2 people. It's actually been really good. We go to Aldi's like very, very frequently. A tip that I would do is whatever grocery store you prefer, check online for their weekly special ads, and they'll let you know like what's on sale, and that's what we kind of go off of. So last week, you know, they had $1 eggs, 12 dozen eggs, so 1 dozen eggs, sorry. And so we kind of stocked up on some eggs, so definitely check out the weekly ads for stuff like that. And then for gas, I'm gonna go ahead and put 140. I did realize that I under budgeted for my budget last week, or my last video, so this is kind of like a trial run. If you're barely starting budgeting, think about how much you think you need and write it down, and as the month is going on or the 2 weeks are going on, you're going to go ahead and just adjust as you go, just for the next time you do your budget. Now you know, like, okay, this is how much money I need. So next thing I'm going to do is our sinking funds. So sinking funds are basically things that don't come every single month but are gonna come up at some point. So for example, you need to go to the doctor and you need to buy copay for some medicine because you're sick, or you need to buy some laundry detergent, or you need to buy some clothes, stuff like that. So for medical, me and Adam put $25 a month. For household, I'm gonna put $5 a month, and this includes like dish soap, laundry soap, toilet paper, things of that nature. So this is important because I don't want you guys taking it out of your spending money, because your spending money is exclusively for you, and household is to take care of your household. So, you know, make sure you have a household sinking fund. Another thing that I would add is a clothes sinking fund. Me and Adam are gonna put $20 a month in there, just because we shop at Goodwill. We actually just went recently, so and we spent like $50 on a bunch of new clothes for his work. It's not new clothes, it's new to us, but you know what I mean. So the next thing is car maintenance, and we're gonna put $50. We're gonna up that, just because him and I don't have brand new cars, so we want to make sure if something does happen that we have that money already available. We don't have to take anything out of savings. Next thing is celebration is 10. So if it's somebody's birthday, if you want to do something nice for somebody, get them a coffee. I know I mentioned this in my other video. I might sound like a broken record, but definitely do something nice for somebody. You know, whatever you'd like. If you want to celebrate, give somebody a gift, things like that. That's what that's for, if you want to go out with your friends. Christmas, we're going to put $20. Our families are both doing White Elephant and Secret Santa, so that's why we have $20 there. We're not spending that much. Miscellaneous, I'm going to go ahead and put 10. Miscellaneous is things that like don't really aren't really part of this category. I don't really know if I even have an example, but things that just, you know, this is kind of like a buffer zone. If something happens, you have that money there. But it's not too much of a buffer that you're not like taking advantage of the miscellaneous sinking fund and just like spending money. So that's what that's for. Another thing I did want to talk about with you guys was that me and Adam are going back to school. Adam wants to become a clinical lab scientist. There's 2 programs that he really wants to get into. One of them, you don't have to pay any tuition and you get a stipend. And the other one, you have to spend, I think tuition's $10,000. So what we want to do, depending on what program he gets into, if he gets into the one that's free, he doesn't have to spend anything, but we want to prepare for if he gets into the other one where he has to spend $10,000. So I calculated everything, not on this video, but it's gonna be around $800, $833.33 a month to put into our savings. And then for me, I'm gonna be taking more accounting classes because I want to become a certified public accountant. So for mine, it's gonna be $525 a month. But yeah, I think this is totally fine. We're investing in our future. But if you don't have this type of thing or you're not saving for anything big, it's totally fine. But I did want to show you guys what you want to do if you have something big coming up that you would like to, let me see. If you have something big coming up that you want to, you know, put into a sinking fund, here's how you do it. So for example, Adam wants to buy a $500 pair of pants. I don't know, $500. Okay, when does he want it by? He wants it in the next 5 months. So we're gonna divide that by 5, and we're gonna put $100 away every single month for something like that. It totally depends on like what you want to do, but definitely don't just spend your entire paycheck or a big portion of your paycheck on a $500 purchase, because then you're kind of cheating yourself and not allowing yourself to put more money into your sinking fund. So if something does happen, like, you want to make sure you have that money. So this is basically how you would do a zero-based budget. What I would then do is just add all these up together, add this together, and then you're going to subtract it by the total. So let's just do that right now because I just want to show you guys. Plus 100 plus 100 plus 45 plus 60 plus 30 plus 120 plus 200 plus 140 plus 25 plus 5 plus 20 plus 50 plus 10 plus... Okay, so this is how much it is with just my budget in general. And then with school that we're going to be putting into savings, we're going to put 525. Whoops. Aw. I think it was like something like that. So basically what we would then do is subtract by, I think it was something like that. And this is how much we have left over. So left over would be $914. And what I'm going to do with this money is I'm going to be putting part of it into our retirement fund, our Roth IRA or our 401k. We want to be putting in 15% of our monthly income into retirement. I think it's super, super important, especially at a young age, to be doing something like this. Or even if you're older, like, it's so important to be putting money into your retirement. And I'm only doing this because I'm debt-free. If you are not debt-free, go ahead and put the remainder of this money into your debt snowball. So debt snowball, starting from the bottom, starting from the smallest amount you owe to the largest amount you owe. So let's say you have some $50 debt, put that $50 of this into your debt and continue to just do the snowball. I'm definitely going to link Dave Ramsey's 6 baby steps below, just so you guys can just take a look at that. I just feel like I really didn't explain it that well. I just kind of summarized it. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free and do not hesitate to comment below. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is The Great Alondra. I don't really post all that much, but I'm hoping to get a budgeting Instagram out soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.